Hello guys, welcome to Live Software Developer. And so today I'm going to look into this bug, I can say, for Next.js. You have done a fresh install. So this is the question that we have today. Is Next.js first refresh on running your dev app a bug or on a fresh install? So how can you reproduce this kind of error? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. First refresh it to perform a full reload. This is a warning. So let's see how can you reproduce this. So to reproduce this, just do, it's not just on a fresh install, I can say, but I guess on a fresh install, running on Next.js version 13. So let's see. Step one. Okay, the first step on reproducing this, just do some fresh install. Step two, run the server. Step three, open the browser. Open the browser and visit the localhost port 3000. Then after this, after you have visited the localhost port 3000, stop the server, and number 5, run the server again. So if you do this, you will get this warning that says first refresh to perform a full refresh. Let's reproduce this on our step-by-step guide. So I'm going to close the tab that I've opened for my Next.js app. So I'm going to run the server here using yarn. I'm using yarn in my development. So yarn dev. Now I visit my browser localhost port 3000. After doing this, I've just added something here, text, but you can see on and when you have run the server newly, you just get a no warning, so and no error. So let's try again to stop the server while we leave our page open here. That is where we are the URL is pointing at the port 3000. So I'm stopping the server and running the server again, yarn dev. So if I do this, let's see what will happen. It's running, then yeah, it goes. It has refreshed the browser. So this is what people are calling a bug. First refresh it to perform a full reload. Error applies. So like an error, and we can read something here, is only allowed in ready status, and the current status is idle. So they are saying apply is only allowed in ready status, and the current state of our application is idle. So this some check that they are doing. So if I stop the browser again so that I can explain what I've just talked about, I've closed the browser and I'm running yarn dev, and come here, visit localhost port 3000. So it's opening, running, and it has opened the browser well. There's no that warning. So let's read this warning correctly. Error apply is only allowed in ready status. So if your browser or if your server specifically, so if I stop this and run it again, if your server is running, or you have just run your server yarn dev or npm run dev, and it finds you have opened a tab pointing at localhost 3000. This is the default port for React.js. This is the default port for React.js. So if it locates this open in your browser, it tries to apply something, but apply is only allowed in ready status. But it found it open on your browser. This is not ready status, but your browser is just idle. So, and it tells you the current state is idle. So this is not something like a bug. This is a check to keep tabs together for Next.js. It tries to make sure that you are not encountering any errors due to your code change on the front end. If it tries to do a fast refresh, no, it tries to do that's the normal refresh, that's the auto refresh. If it tries to do so and you have a change in your backend, then something might break on the front end. To avoid that, since you have an open tab, that's a tab which is idle currently, it does a full refresh, that's a full reload, in order to make sure that it reflects the backend code with the front end with your application in the front end. So for my take today, this ain't something which is bad. This is not a bug to start with, and they have already told you what happens here. So this ain't a bug, but it's a helpful feature for developers, so that you don't meet yourself in bugs that you don't know where they come from. So a full reload is better if your browser is open and it's in idle state. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and wait for more videos on Next.js 12, V12 and V12 and V13. So thank you.